first. It's supposed to go online in a couple seconds.
We getting ready to go live?
Yeah. Starting. Alright. So people watching.
Y'all see the title, man. Wait for the people to get in here.
Let me check if it's public. Alright, it's public.
So wait for a few more people to get in here, man, before we start this. So y'all see the title, man. I want to see what y'all think about it, man. So they claiming that Vasyl Lomachenko is better than Floyd Mayweather and he would beat Floyd Mayweather. That's Bob ARUM. That's ESPN. You know. That's what they claiming, man. Let me know what y'all think about that. Let's discuss this, man. I think sometimes people be a prisoner of the moment. That's what I think. It's a prisoner of the moment situation, man. Don't get me wrong, Vasyl Lomachenko is good, man. But better than Floyd Mayweather and would beat Floyd Mayweather? Yeah, let me know what y'all think about that. What's going on, Chris? Vasyl Lomachenko has about he got about 12 fights, man, in total. If that. And they already comparing him to Floyd Mayweather. That's what I'm saying, man. No way. Better than Muhammad Ali, better than Floyd Mayweather. It's prisoner of the moment situation, man. That's all that is. I mean, he looked good yesterday, but that's a testament to both parties, man, because Rigondeaux didn't come to fight, man. I don't want to take nothing away from Vasyl Lomachenko, but Rigondeaux didn't come to fight. He didn't show nothing, man. And they saying that his left hand was actually fractured. That's what they claiming, man. That his left hand was actually fractured. But better than Floyd Mayweather? That's strong words. And they said better than Pretty Boy Floyd. It's Trump, huh? Man, I had people in the Rigondeaux quit, man. He ain't come to fight. And that's a testament to both parties, man. I don't want to say it was just Rigondeaux just didn't show up, man. It was things that Lomachenko actually did in the fight that nullified Rigondeaux's left hand. Rigondeaux's left hand is his biggest weapon, and I think that his left hand was nullified by the footwork of Vasyl Lomachenko. So I don't want to take nothing away from him, because that left hand is strong, man. But Lomachenko took it away from him. Lomachenko took it away from him, man. When y'all get in there, smash that like button, man. Make sure y'all smash the like button as soon as y'all get in. Yeah, but I don't want to see the rematch, because I think the size is going to play too big of a part. I think the size did play a part in the fight, and I think that Rigondeaux's his age is starting to show as well. He couldn't let his hands go, man. He was gun shy. That's what I'm saying, man. Big Don Lennon, man. That's what I'm saying. Rigo was a beast, man, but we might have seen his time passing by. That's what I thought about Rigo, man, but yesterday, man, he ain't come to fight. He ain't show up, man. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. I think Rigo is just I think he might have missed the boat. He jumped up 2 weight classes, man, and he just didn't he was gun shy. And now they're saying that his hand was fractured. His left hand was fractured, it was hurt. But for these dudes, for ESPN, Dan Rafael, for Bob Arum, for all these people, man, for even Teddy Atlas, man. Teddy Atlas saying that he never saw nothing like him. They said they never saw nobody train like Rigondeaux. I mean, like Lomachenko, excuse me. When y'all get in here, man, so make sure y'all smash that like button. Man, I want to know what y'all think about this, man. Vasyl Lomachenko being better than Floyd Mayweather. That's what Dan Rafael said. That's what ESPN said. Teddy Atlas saying it. You know, you got so many people saying it, man. Sometimes it's a prisoner of the moment situation. Sometimes people are a prisoner of the moment, man. You know, people forget, man, how good Floyd Mayweather was at 130 pounds, man. Floyd Mayweather at 130 pounds, man, was an animal. Yeah, man, I get so many people saying that, you know, black people just wanted Rigo to win the fight. That's not true. Yeah, Floyd is a hated man. He was hated from the very beginning. If you watch his career, man, from the very beginning, people didn't like Floyd Mayweather. And my thing is this, man. Vasyl Lomachenko was next for High Tech, man. I think that what's next for him, Bobby Digital, I think what's next for him, I'm hearing that it could possibly be Mikey Garcia, man. They saying that Bob Arum said that he threw a little hint out there saying that if he mentions something, then he's chasing it, meaning that if he mentions something, then he's looking to make it happen. And he threw out the name Mikey Garcia. But he even said that Mikey Garcia is going to quit. He said that Mikey Garcia can hang with him for a little while, and then Mikey Garcia is going to quit or get knocked out, similar to what Rigondeaux did, Nicholas Walters, and Jason Sosa. Well, my thing is this, man. Comparing Vasyl High Tech Lomachenko, because he got skills, man. I don't want to take nothing away from this dude. He got skills. Man. But we comparing him to Floyd Mayweather, man. I think people forget Floyd Mayweather's skills and what he did when he was at 130 pounds. When you bring in Pretty Boy Floyd into the equation, man, that's a whole different ballgame. That's a whole different ball game. So yeah, Bobby Digital, Bob Arum is talking about high tech Lomachenko taking on Mikey Garcia, or he said even Jorge Linares. Both of those fights are gonna be hard for him. And matter of fact, if both of those fights, he's gonna have to move up to 135 pounds because they both 135 pounders. So, you know, he's gonna have to move up. And I'm I watch on YouTube, man. I see a lot of people saying that, he should move up, and fight, move up 2 weight classes. Rigondeaux moved up 2 weight classes to fight him, so he should move up 2 weight classes, man. My thing with that is, Rigondeaux was the one calling out Lomachenko. Lomachenko wasn't calling out Guillermo Rigondeaux, so Rigondeaux chose to move up, even though they was looking to fight him at at 126 pounds when Lomachenko was 126 pounder. Rigo was trying to make that fight happen. Yeah, Bobby, man, those are some good fights, man. I would like to see it. I was talking to Dante Boxing Nation. Shout out to Dante Boxing Nation, man. But I was talking to Dante last night, and I mentioned to him, I said, I think that Lomachenko versus Mikey Garcia could possibly be like Juan Manuel Marquez versus Manny Pacquiao. All those fights was close due to the style. And I think the style that Lomachenko possesses, and I think the style that Mikey Garcia possesses, it reminds me a lot of Marquez versus Pacquiao. Well, what I think next is for Rigo, man. I think he's gonna go back down to 122. He's gonna be a 122 pounder, and he's gonna fight some of those dudes back at 120 because he's still gonna be the champ because he lost. But matter of fact, no, he's not gonna be the champ because they said even if he lost to Lomo, they were stripping the belts. So he's possibly gonna go back down there, and I think that a lot more fighters, the Carl Frampton, Scott Quiggs, all those type of fighters, I think they all I think they're gonna sense a weakness in him, and they're gonna try to take the fight. A lot of people that was avoiding fighting Rigondeaux, I think they're gonna they're gonna sense a chink in the armor, and they're gonna want to take that fight with him now. I don't think too many fighters gonna avoid him now, especially him quitting, man. That was bad. Terry Everson, yeah, man. The dude only has like 12 fights, man. Lomachenko has 11 fights, man. I mean, he won 10 out of 11, but he lost a hard fight to Orlando Salido, man. That was a tough fight. He lost that fight. We got to give him his props though, man, because he nullified Gary Russell's left hand and he nullified Guillermo Rigondeaux's left hand. Dude is an animal, man. Yeah, it's sad, Don Lennon, man. Big Don Lennon. It's sad that, man, Floyd Mayweather. I mean, we know Floyd Mayweather turned himself into the villain. He did that purposely. But man. Yeah. I did see a lot of I thought I saw a little decline in him, but his left hand was so powerful, man. It was an equalizer, you know what I'm saying? It was sort of like Deontay Wilder's right hand, man. That's how Rigondeaux's left hand was. The difference is, Dante brought up a point yesterday, man, when I was talking to him, is this, man, when you see Deontay Wilder, when he had the fight with Gerald Washington, man, he was behind on the scorecards. He was losing all 4 rounds. And he had the right hand was the equalizer, but he was able to do things to make Gerald Washington open up and take advantage of that hand, man, that right hand. But yesterday we saw Regan now, his left hand was negated, and when his left hand got negated, man, he had nothing else, man, and he had all the disadvantages in the fight. But you see it, man. This is my thing, man. I want to talk about this. People saying that you comparing him to Floyd Mayweather, man, at 130 pounds, man. That's blasphemy, if you ask me. That's old media talking. This is new media. That's old media talking, man. That's blasphemy. I mean, Floyd Mayweather, we got to remember, man, Floyd Mayweather ain't losing 20 years. The last time Floyd Mayweather lost was in the Olympics, and he was robbed when that took place. That was a robbery. And I know a lot of people going to bring up Rigendow's amateur background and all that, man, but Shakur Stevenson, man, he's an animal, man. Shakur Stevenson is an animal, man. He's gonna
Daddy, what is this?
Daddy's doing a live video, okay?
No, this.
Yeah, I know, but you gotta go upstairs, okay?
Why?
Cause Daddy's talking.
Why?
Yeah, Shakur Stevenson is an animal, man. He's a beast, man. He's an animal, man. That's gonna be a super clash between Shakur Stevenson and
What is this?
I know, baby. You gotta wait a second, okay?
Not this.
I know. You have to go. Shakur Stevenson and the kid Mikel the Ireland kid, man. That's gonna be a super showdown in the making, man. They in the same weight class. They came out the Olympics together. That's gonna be a hell of a fight, man. Yeah, Regan that was slick in the amateurs, man. He was an animal. Regan that was slick, man. I think he was old. I think he's definitely older than. I think he's definitely older than what than the age of 37 that they tell us. He I think his age might have, Father Time's undefeated, man. That's why they talking about Floyd Mayweather possibly making a comeback, and Floyd Mayweather making a comeback. He keep pushing his luck, man. It's gonna get ugly, man. It definitely could get ugly for him, man. Father Time is undefeated in every sport, in every aspect of life, man. Father Time is undefeated. So, I think age might have played a part yesterday, along with the skill set. You can't, the skill set of Vasyl Lomachenko, along with age and not having too many weapons in the toolbox to fight to begin with. All the cards were stacked against Regan now. Excuse me. Father Time, man. Father Time is undefeated. Father Time is undefeated. You 100% right, man. Father Time is undefeated. And I think that and you know how that goes, man. He say he's 37, man, but he's probably older than that. So, but my thing is, man, I want to know what y'all think about Dan Rafael, Teddy Atlas, and all the old media, because this is new media now, man. Those dudes talking about Vasyl Lomachenko will beat Pretty Boy Floyd, the 130-pound Floyd Mayweather. He was that Floyd Mayweather. What people get confused. The Floyd Mayweather, the Pretty Boy version, and the Money Mayweather, man. Those is two different people, man. Boxing League, I would like to see Wilder Joshua, man. In that order. I want to see in this order, Boxing League. I'd like to see Joshua Wilder first. I'd like to see Thurman Spence second, Lomachenko Garcia, and then Canelo Triple G, man. Cause Canelo Triple G, man, we already seen that fight. But in that order, man, I would like to see Wilder Joshua, and I would like to see Thurman Spence, Lomachenko Garcia, and then Triple G Canelo. Those are all good fights, man. Hopefully we could get all those fights next year. But the way Keith Thurman is talking, I don't think we're gonna get the Spence Thurman fight. How you say his name? Yeah, I'm gonna check him out, man. It's a prospect, a blue prospect boxing league. He a blue chip prospect. Yeah, there's a lot of new prospects out there, man. If you check out my video, man, I put a video up of a prospect, Money Power the Fourth, man. Go check that video out, y'all. Money Power the Fourth, man. He an animal. He a beast, man. There's another prospect boxing league that I had that I came across when I was at the weigh-in, the Rigondeaux Lomachenko weigh-in. I'm gonna put a video up of that dude, man. I'm gonna check him out, boxing league. Hey, he a heavyweight southpaw, huh? Yeah, Money Power, yo, Christian, bro. Money Power's a beast, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Good looking out, boxing league. Yeah, man, but Money Power the Fourth, man. There's a lot of blue chip prospects, man. Check out Money Power the Fourth, and I got another dude. I got an interview with him. I'm gonna put that video up soon, and then I like Devin Haney. Peace, Big Don Lennon. Thanks for checking it out, man. Come back again, bro. Make sure you come back again, man. Yo, man, you got to check out yeah, Devin Haney, right? Devin Haney's a beast, man. I like Devin Haney, man. But Money Power the Fourth, man, he an animal. You know, the future of the sport, man, is looking lovely, man. It's in good hands, man. The future of the sport is looking good, man. And when y'all get in here, man, make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button when y'all get in here, man. Yeah, Money Power the Fourth, man. Devin Haney, man. You know, then yeah, definitely boxing league. Good looking out, man. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, you know, I like the future of the sport is looking bright, man. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, the future of the sport is looking bright, man. So what y'all think, man? Y'all think that Vasyl Lomachenko stood a chance against Pretty Boy Floyd at 130 pounds, man? Let me know what y'all think about that, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button when y'all come in, man. Yeah, that's what Dan Raphael, Boxing League, man. If you don't know, man, Dan Raphael came in and he said that Dan Raphael, Teddy Atlas, old media, man, they saying that Lomachenko was better than Floyd Mayweather at 130, and that he would beat Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather. I don't see that happening, man. And then to check, and then to, you know, so if that's the case, man, everybody's saying that Terrence Crawford is this this generation's version of Floyd Mayweather, man. Yeah, yo, Christian, man, I think Lomachenko gets smoked by Floyd too, man. But if that's the case, Boxing League, man, if they saying that that he's better than Floyd and he would beat Floyd, then Floyd, people forget, man, Floyd moved from 130 to 147, 154. And right now, he even contemplating going to 160 and having a fight. So if that's the case, man, I said in my last video, I ain't want to see Lomachenko move up in weight. Not so much weight, but if that's the case, man, then he need to just move up those weight classes and fight Terrence Crawford. Now, I haven't, you know how it is, man. It's politics. We know what that's about. Yeah, I mean, the dude only got 11 fights, and they claiming that he's pound for pound #1. I mean, he did win some real credible fights, man. That fight against Rigondeaux, we can't say that the fight against Rigondeaux, we can't take no credit away from him for that. And the fight against Gary Russell, he nullified Gary Russell. Yeah, I'm gonna check him out, bro. I'm gonna check him out. I'm definitely gonna check him out, bro. Oh yeah? Yeah, I'm gonna check him out, man. I'm gonna check that dude out, man. I'm gonna do my homework on him tonight. Good looking out for that. Yeah, he had I just checked out his box rec, man. Yo, another fighter, man, that's coming up, man, is a boxer out of Freeport, man, Tyrone James, man. He a beast too, man. Got to check him out too, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button when y'all get in here, man. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, man. He's definitely a beast, man. He's definitely possible 12-0, man. Let's check it out. A 6'2" heavyweight. A short heavyweights, man. Well, Floyd Mayweather, man. I think he's gonna come back and have one more fight. I think Floyd Mayweather gonna come back and have one more fight, man. Yeah, Tank Davis is a beast. Yeah, Christian, Tank Davis is a beast, man. But I don't think Tank Davis can hang with Vasyl Lomachenko, man. I don't think he could. He can't fuck with Vasyl Lomachenko. Lomachenko outclassed Tank Davis, man. Yo, boxing league. I see this dude, man. 6'2" heavyweight, man. Southpaw. Yeah, but nah, he's Floyd Mayweather's not worried about the young guns, man. Floyd Mayweather's old, man. He's old, bro. He can't Floyd Mayweather can't too father time, man. He got to worry about father time, man. Floyd Mayweather is old, man. You know, so I don't think, and Andre Ward, as far as Andre Ward, man, I don't think Andre Ward is avoiding no fighters either, man. I mean, the only fight out there for Andre Ward would be the only fight I want to see Andre Ward, one more fight him having, was the Donna Stevenson fight. Because after he won the Super 6 tournament, he beat Chad Dawson, he beat Carl Froch, he beat Kovalev twice. You know, Andre Ward don't have nothing to prove him, man. So as far as them dudes are, yeah, I see it right here. I think Andre Ward should definitely still fight too, man. I think he should still fight. But I only want to see Andre Ward have one more fight, and that's with Adonis Stevenson. I don't want to see him have he have nothing else to prove, man. Floyd Mayweather either. I would like to see Floyd take on Keith Thurman though. Damn, man, this dude finishing everybody in the first round. But hey, boxing league, man, did you ever check out that dude, Yardy? Man, that dude is a beast too, man. Check out that dude, man. That dude from the UK, Yard. That dude is an animal too, man. Anthony Yard, man. You checked him out boxing? But yo, Christian, check out this dude, Anthony Yard, man. Pull him up, man. That dude is an animal too, man. You think so, man? Oh, so we got to fight then. You think y'all to get yeah, I seen Lubin. I talked to I was with Lubin right before that fight. I was with Lubin right before that fight. How you spell your name? Gillespie? Toria Gillespie? How you say your name? That's old media. I don't know if you're confusing what we saying, but that's old media saying that Vasyl Lomachenko would beat Floyd Mayweather. I think Floyd Mayweather is the GOAT. My reasoning for saying that Floyd Mayweather is the GOAT is because yeah, you think the Yard Plechko fight would be like the Lubin Charlo fight? Ah man, I think Lubin got caught with a shot he didn't see. And I think if they have a rematch, and I think that it'll be a different fight, man. You gotta give Charlo props for that, but Lubin ducked into the punch as well as Charlo threw the punch. So it was a mistake on both parts. But what's your name? Tori Gillespie? The guys he's facing do think that they could beat Floyd Mayweather too. I'm not saying that Vasyl Lomachenko could beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm saying what new media is saying. I don't know how to say her name. New media said that Vasyl Lomachenko could beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm not saying that. And the fighters that's facing Floyd Mayweather think they could beat Floyd Mayweather as well, or they wouldn't be fighting him. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people are fighting him for the paycheck. Yeah, you see Boxing League? You see Yachty, man? I think that's a great fight, man. That's what I'm saying. But both of them are fighting B-level fighters though. Y'all ain't fighting no A-level fighters. They both fighting B-level fighters. Look at this dude professional career. Des Mecca, you think that Loma would beat Floyd? Tell me why you think Loma would beat Floyd. Des Mega. Did you watch Floyd in the at the 135-pound division? And the 130-pound division? I don't think people. Espinoza, exactly. That's my point. Desmecca, Floyd picked his fights well. I got his box rec up right now. Look at the record of the dudes that he's facing. Look when he fought. He was pro for 2 years when he beat Gennaro Hernandez. Look at Gennaro Hernandez's record. Des Mecca. Des Mecca. Look at Gennaro Hernandez's record right here. WBC World Super Featherweight title is 38-1, 38-1-1. This was Floyd Mayweather's second year. Yeah, he made Rigondeaux look he made him look like an amateur. But you're talking about a 37-year-old Rigondeaux that came up 2 weight classes. Not taking anything away from Vasyl Lomachenko, but when you compare him to Floyd Mayweather, let's look at all the facts. You talking about a ring now that came up 2 weight classes. Desmeka. When Floyd Mayweather turned pro in 1996, he fought Gennaro Hernandez in 98. Look at Gennaro Hernandez's record, 38-1. Then he fought Angel Manfredi, 25-2. Then he fought Rios, 44-2. Right? Okay. Then he fought Justin Juco. I don't know how old you are, Desmeka, but these fighters was about their business back then. These wasn't just your any old fighters. Their records wasn't just padded. Their stats wasn't just padded. When he fought Justin Juco, look, WBC World Super Featherweight title, right? 33-2-1. Yeah, no, I'm not. Listen, Guillermo Rigondeaux definitely looked for the fight. Absolutely, he annihilated Diego Corrales. But before we even get to Diego Corrales, let's look at Justin Juco's record, 33-2-1. Look at Garano record, 34-2. Yeah, exactly, man. Lomachenko, Christian, man, he didn't land all these big hard thudding punches and just, it was his movement, and I think that Rigo was gun shy. So it wasn't just that he got in there and just totally outclassed Rigo. There was a percentage of Rigo decline and age and size played a part in that as well. But look at Vargas' record, 40-6. Augusta, he said, was his hardest fight. Then he fought Diego. Let's keep this in mind. This is facts, James Jackson. Let's keep this in mind. Floyd Mayweather turned pro in 1996, right? This is 2001. That's only 5 years. 5 years. So he fought Diego Corrales in his 5th year, right? Diego Corrales was 33-0. Then he fought Carlos Hernandez, 33-2. Jesus Chavez, 35-1. Jose Luis Castillo, 45-4. He repeated that fight because everybody likes to give props to Manny Pacquiao, saying that his shoulder, he had a bum shoulder and so on and so on. But people fail to realize that Floyd Mayweather in the first fight with Diego Corrales tore his shoulder and actually had surgery on his rotator cuff. Darryl Smith, exactly, man. Loma was just landing. He was pity pat, man. He pot shots. It's a bunch of pot shots, man. But in his first fight with Diego Corrales, Floyd Mayweather actually tore his rotator cuff and really had surgery. Everybody likes to give props to Manny Pacquiao and say that Manny Pacquiao had a torn rotator cuff and the salt water healed and all that nonsense, man. But Floyd Mayweather actually had a torn rotator cuff, and we saw proof of him having surgery. And then he repeated that fight with Jose Luis Castillo right away. Then he faced Sosa, 35-2. Then he faced Philip Indu. Gillespie. Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Yeah, Gillespie. All right, so that's how you pronounce it. So yeah, no, I'm not. You're right. You're right. As soon as they get a little buzz, that's old media though. This new media now, we ain't hearing that, man. We're gonna put out the real. We're gonna keep it 100. That's old media doing that, and old media still trying to stick around, man. They like the gum on the bottom of their shoe, man. They still trying to stick around. Gillespie. They still trying to stick around. So that's Dan Rafael. That's who's the writer of for ESPN, and Dan Rafael, He blocked Guillermo Rigondeaux from his social media, from all his social media for no reason. For y'all that didn't know that. And he's supposed to be the reporter for ESPN. He's the only boxing reporter for ESPN. Stephen A. Smith don't know nothing about boxing. And at one point it was Teddy Atlas. So we see Teddy Atlas did a 360 on us. He did a complete 360 on us. Yeah, that's facts. That's fact. But you know something though, Gillespie, about sports? I know we can't go back in time to go over to rehash these fights and all that. But the thing is, that's what's fun about the sports. Is the comparison. That's part of the sport. Is to compare. We always gonna do that, man. So it's always gonna be a comparison. We always gonna do the comparison thing. Is this person better than this person? Who's the greatest of this? That's in every sport. In basketball right now, you know, it's the comparison LeBron James to Michael Jordan, and LeBron James to Kobe Bryant. And in football, you get the quarterback, the Tom Brady better than Joe Montana, you know, so on and so on. Yeah, yo, that's Mecca, man. But that's the amateurs, though. That you got to remember, that's the amateurs. Rigondeaux amateur record ain't far behind Lomachenko amateur record. So that you know, the amateur record, that's all good. That's only experience, though. That's all that is, because it don't count for nothing. It's experience. And when I say it don't count for nothing, I'm not saying that it don't mean nothing. I'm saying when you get to this level, that record, what does it mean? Because his second fight, he lost to a journeyman in Orlando Salido. Can you ever see Floyd Mayweather losing to Orlando Salido? Be honest with yourself. At that point in Orlando Salido's career, do you see that version of Orlando Salido beating Floyd Mayweather at 130 pounds? Be honest with yourself. Darryl Smith, that's what I'm just saying. That's what I just said. Do you see that version of Orlando Salido beating 130 pound pretty boy Floyd Mayweather? You keep bringing up their amateur record, but Floyd Mayweather in the pros has never lost. Okay, but let's talk about the pro record. In their pro record, Floyd Mayweather has never lost. Yeah, he took 8 losses in the amateurs, but in the pros, Floyd Mayweather has never lost. So let's talk about the pros. Let's look at Orlando Salido's record. Yeah, I see, but what are you saying? Because you keep bringing up their amateur record. Let's bring up their professional record, though. And the professionals, Vasyl Lomachenko is 10-1. In the professionals, Floyd Mayweather is 50-0. Yo, Darryl Smith, not only did Salido get destroyed by Marquez, but he got destroyed by Mikey Garcia. Let's look at Orlando Salido record when he fought. Look at this. Orlando Salido was 41-12 when he fought Vasyl Lomachenko. He was 41-12. You think this version of Orlando? You think this version of Orlando Salido, who sports a record right now of 44-14, and actually retired last night because he got stopped last night by Miguel Roman. You think this version of Orlando Salido would beat Floyd Mayweather at 130 pounds? Des Mecca, you think Salido at 130 pounds would beat Floyd Mayweather? Boxing League, I'll catch you later, man. Thanks for coming through. Stop by again, man. Come back. Yo, Boxing League, man, that the music in the background sometimes, man, YouTube be bugging on me right now, man. Yeah, yo, Joe Spears, I think that Lomo would destroy Tank Davis. I think Tank Davis, he'll make Tank Davis quit. I don't think Tank is scared of Lomo, but Desmaker, but I don't think that he could beat Lomo. I think that he'll totally outclass Tank Davis. Even if Tank Davis had more experience, it's just the style that Tank Davis has doesn't match up with Lomachenko, man. I think Lomachenko will outclass Tank Davis. When you say more, he needed more experience, you're talking about Tank Davis, right? Desmaker? Even if you're saying that he not scared, but he know he not ready yet. I don't think Tank Davis is ever gonna be ready. He'll never develop the skills unless Lomachenko get old overnight. Floyd will be small at 130. Nah, it doesn't make it. I think you need to do your homework on Floyd Mayweather, man. That's where he started. And he's still bigger. He didn't grow in height. Floyd Mayweather was 5'8", 130 pounds. Lomachenko is 5'6", 130 pounds. Exactly. Yeah, Joe Spears. Even after Tank gets Tank's style is not good. It's not a good matchup, Joe Spears, for Lomachenko. Unless Lomachenko get old overnight, Tank. I think Tank will lose to Lomachenko 100 out of 100 times, man. I think that right now the person that would give Lomo the most trouble would be Mikey Garcia. I think Mikey Garcia would be a problem for him. Yeah, I don't think Tank has what it takes to beat Lomachenko. He got power. Yeah, I think he'll get outclassed, man. Cause even though Tank has speed, he has power. I saw his last fight, man. He struggled, man, with his last fight. I don't see I forgot the dude's last name, man. The dude that Tank just fought, I forgot his name. But he struggled with that dude, man. Oh yeah, Francisco Fonseca. Tank struggled with that dude, man. And I think that he'll get outclassed, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button as y'all come in, man. We're gonna do this more often. Make sure y'all all come back, man. Check it out, man. We're gonna do this on a regular basis, man. Talk some real boxing, new media, man. New media, man. We're gonna push out that old media, man. It's new media. Yeah, but Tank struggled, and Tank is not a big dude either. I think Tank is he's 5'5", so he's still shorter than Lomachenko as well. I think you're gonna need size. I think you're gonna need height. You're gonna need length. That's why one of the reasons I thought that Rigondeaux would give Lomachenko trouble was because of his arm length, with his speed and his accuracy, along with his footwork. But Lomachenko nullified that. If Lomachenko can nullify Guillermo Rigondeaux's left hand speed and footwork, Tank don't stand a chance, man. Yeah, I think Joe Spears, man. I see it, man. That last fight he had, man, with Fonseca, man. Oh, that was horrible, man. And on top of it, he wasn't even disciplined enough to keep his titles on the scale. He lost his titles on the scale. He too young for that. Dude, 23 years old and struggling to make weight. He too young for that, man. Well, who y'all think is pound for pound number one in the world, man? Y'all let me know who y'all think pound for pound number one fighter in the world is. Y'all think it's Lomachenko? I personally think it's Terrence Crawford. Oh man, Lomachenko. I don't want to take nothing away from him, man. He totally nullified everything Rigo had, along with I think a few other factors played a part. I think that Rigo's age and coming up 2 weight classes played a part. He was a little dude in there, man. He was definitely the smaller guy in the ring, man. Clearly, he was the smaller guy in the ring, man. So I think that he nullified him, man. Yeah, Desmega, man. Tank, man. When he fought when he won the title a couple of fights ago, you think Loma would outbox Terrence Crawford? No way. No way. No way. Should name Twitch and Ash? Nah. His angles are too good for Terrence Crawford. No. His footwork is way better than Terrence Crawford's. No way. We can't be a Mikey Garcia. Yeah, Mikey Garcia is a beast, Christian. He's a beast, bro. Terrence Crawford footwork, Terrence Crawford speed, Terrence Crawford accuracy, and his size, he'll kill Lomachenko. Lomo easy. You put money that Lomachenko will beat Terrence Crawford. You guys are being a prisoner of the moment, man. Do understand that Terrence Crawford is all of 5'9". Lomachenko is all of 5'5". Lomachenko is a small fighter. His arms are very, very short. He has an arm reach of 68 inches. Terrence Crawford has very, very long arms. Terrence Crawford's arms are actually just as long as Floyd Mayweather or longer. Yeah, but you got to remember, Rigo came up 2 weight classes, right? Rigo's 102. I mean, that's cool. If that's your guy, Lomo's your guy, I respect that. But you got to remember, you got to be honest, man. Terrence Crawford is too tall, too big, too fast, too strong. He can't move Terrence Crawford around. He's not going to run circles around Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford has a good. Terrence Crawford is all of 5'8", 5'9", man. Lomachenko is, look at this right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. Yeah, I can't see it. Terrence Crawford is 5'8", 5'9", with a 70 plus inch arm reach, man. You got to remember, Rigondeaux came up 2 weight classes. He's a 122-pound fighter. That's 37, probably older than that. He came up 2 weight classes. He's 2 to 3 inches shorter than Lomachenko. So the cards were stacked against him from the beginning. That's not the case with Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is not a 38-year-old fighter. He's actually just turned 30. Terrence Crawford is 5'8", 5'9". Lomachenko is 5'6", 5'5". His arms are very, very short. He's not as strong, and he would be jumping up to fight Terrence Crawford. He would be jumping up damn near 3 weight classes. Lomo's not 5'6". Just seen him in person day before yesterday. Nowhere near 5'6". He's definitely 5'5", and Rigo is not even 5'4". He's probably about 5'3". Yeah, yeah, no, listen, his boxing skills are definitely there, right? Okay, Manny Pacquiao boxing skills are there, but when you fighting a technical fighter like Terrence Crawford, all of those intangibles plays a big part in the fight. Loma's far from 5'6". Yeah, Lomo did break Rigo down, but we can't be a prisoner of the moment. You got to understand all the things that took place in that fight. No, listen, I'm not making up any excuses for Guillermo Rigondeaux. I'm giving you the facts. The facts. Rigondeaux is a 122-pound fighter. Terrence Crawford is a 147-pound fighter. Listen, I'm not making excuses for Guillermo Rigondeaux. We comparing. You're comparing what Rigo did, what Lomo did against Rigo, to what Lomo would do against Terrence Crawford. Is two different things. Okay, when you want to discuss boxing IQ, Terrence Crawford, look at Terrence Crawford boxing IQ. His boxing IQ is nothing short of Rigo's, Lomo's, or Floyd Mayweather's. I don't think he's better than Floyd either. Cam go crazy. Reach and size makes a difference when you're talking about two fighters with skills and technical and those things. When those things come into size and reach, when you have a fighter, okay, for instance, I'm gonna give you an example. When Floyd Mayweather fought Canelo Alvarez had the size and all of those things, right? But Floyd Mayweather's technical abilities nullified everything Floyd Mayweather did. I mean, that Canelo did. When you're talking about two fighters with the same tech, okay, for instance, if Floyd Mayweather fought Andre Ward, Floyd Mayweather can't beat Andre Ward. Why? Because Andre Ward has a huge his boxing IQ is high, his footwork is good, so a great technical big man would beat a great technical little man. Yeah, Loma has good footwork. But did you see Terrence Crawford footwork? We're being a prisoner in the moment. Don't be a prisoner in the moment. Watch Terrence Crawford's footwork. He's not. Terrence Crawford has never been tested. And so if you tell me that Terrence Crawford's never been tested, then you got to say Vasyl Lomachenko's never been tested, because Terrence Crawford's resume is better than Lomachenko's resume. So if you could say that Terrence Crawford doesn't have a good resume, then you got to say Vasyl Lomachenko's resume is not good. No, Terrence Crawford did leave Nebraska to fight. Terrence Crawford, Ndongo was a good fighter. I don't think he was a great fighter. I don't think Ndongo was a great fighter, but Terrence Crawford. No, I'm telling you, yeah. Terrence, yeah, he left Omaha, Nebraska to fight. He's fought in New York. He's fought here. Twitch and Ash, yeah, I'm telling you, he's fought here. Yeah, Gary Russell Jr., Nicholas Walters, and Rigo. Do you know Terrence Crawford beat Gamboa when he was undefeated? He beat Victor Postile. He beat Brettis Prescott on a 2-week notice. Gary Russell was undefeated. Gary Russell never had a who did Gary Russell fight before fighting Vasyl Lomachenko? Nicholas Walters was coming off a 2-year layoff, and Gary Russell never fought nobody. That was Gary Russell's first step-up fight. Ndongo was 22-0, a better record than Gary Russell, and Ndongo beat 2 world champions on their in their hometowns. Felix Diaz was a gold medalist. Victor Postile was an animal, right? Victor Postol was 28-0. Nobody wanted to fight Victor Postol. Victor Postol made Lucas Matisse quit. Right? Victor Postol was better than Gamboa. Right? Victor Postol 28-0. Felix Diaz was a gold medalist. Julius Ndongo beat two champions on their home turf. Thierry John was an animal, 29-1. Thomas Delorme, I don't know if you guys remember how good Thomas Delorme was, but he was an animal at that time. Gamboa was 23-0. He beat Ricky Burns in the UK. He fought, Lomo fought experienced boxers from the jump, but he also lost. Do you see Terrence Crawford losing to Orlando Salido? Terrence Crawford won belts at 130 pounds and 135 and 140 pounds. And now he's at 147. When Terrence Crawford fought Bredis Prescott, he fought Bredis Prescott that knocked out Amir Khan. He fought him on a 2-week notice. Do I think Lomo's gonna make Garcia quit? No. And who do I think stood the best chance to beat Floyd Mayweather? You talking about this era or his era? Or any era? Give me an era. Do I think Lomo is going to make Garcia quit? No. I think Lomo's going to have a lot of trouble with Mikey Garcia. He's going to be moving up another weight class because Mikey Garcia fights at 135. So Mikey Garcia is going to be a huge task for him. I'm not stereotyping Lomo for being white, and I'm not underestimating Lomo. What I'm saying is, you're saying that Terrence Crawford is good. I'm saying Terrence Crawford is great. He's not good. He's going to be an all-time great. He's not just good. He's even more special than Vasyl Lomachenko. But Vasyl Lomachenko has a lot of skills. They're both great. I had Canelo winning that Triple G fight, and Lomo didn't get robbed against Orlando Salido. He was getting beat up, and he came on towards the end of the fight, but he was getting beat up in the whole from the beginning to the middle of the fight. In Floyd Mayweather's era, who do I have giving him the toughest fight, or possibly nobody? His toughest fight and his toughest challenge was to me was Zab Judah. Because Zab Judah matched him in speed, technical ability. Zab Judah's problem was that he didn't have the stamina to keep up in that fight. Because if you watch that fight, Zab Judah was winning that fight. I had Zab Judah winning the first 4 to 5 rounds in that fight, but he ran out of juice. But in Floyd, in his own era, nobody. People like to say that. Yeah, I agree with you, Joe Spears. I think that Mikey Garcia is going to be the test. I still think that's a that's a 50-50 fight, and I think that Vasyl Lomachenko has a strong possibility of winning that fight against Mikey Garcia, because Mikey Garcia has very, very slow footwork, and he's not that fast hands, but he's very accurate. He's strong, and if he touches Lomachenko's not going to keep jumping in and out. No, I'm not saying Twitch and Ash. I'm not saying that Loma's not special. He's definitely special, and I think he's gonna be an all-time great. But you got to say the same thing about Terrence Crawford. I think Terrence Crawford is gonna be an all-time great, and he's special as well. And on your side note, I think that Deontay Wilder is gonna knock Anthony Joshua out. I think he's the best heavyweight in the world as well. I think that's why Joshua and Eddie Hearn. I actually talked to Eddie Hearn at the Coliseum at the Danny Jacobs and Aries fight. I talked to Eddie Hearn off the record, and he wants a they won a couple of tune-up fights. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Joe Spears. Zab Judah ran out of energy. He ran out of things to do. He Floyd Mayweather have a lot of tools in the shed, man. Yeah, Lewis Hinton. I think they both special. I don't want to take anything away from Lomachenko, man. Lomachenko's style is crazy, man. I have Errol Spence versus Crawford. I got Crawford winning that fight. All right, Joe Spears. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it, man. Come back, man. Don't forget to come back, man. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out, man. Make sure you come back. Good talking to you, brother. Good luck on your finals, man. Yeah, I have Terrence Crawford beating Errol Spence. I think that Terrence Crawford has more tools in the tool shed, just like Floyd Mayweather. I'm not comparing him to Floyd Mayweather. Don't get me confused. What I'm saying is I think he has more go-tos. I think he can make more adjustments than Errol Spence can make. I think Errol Spence is very precise. He puts a lot of pressure on you. He's very strong. He's very big for the division. I think he's naturally a 154-pounder. His southpaw stance, along with his size and his pressure and his ability to be accurate, I think that's a problem. But I think that Terrence Crawford is going to be able to outbox him in the later rounds and pull out the victory. Yeah, Vasyl Lomachenko, I'm not saying that he's not special. He's definitely special. But if you're going to put Terrence Crawford in the ring with Vasyl Lomachenko, the great big man is going to beat the great little man. Joe Spears, you think that Wilder lacks too much technique to beat Joshua? No. Joshua is definitely the more technical fighter when they step into the ring. But the thing about that is you got to take chances to beat Deontay Wilder, and when Joshua takes chances, and Joshua has stamina issues. Joshua has stamina issues, man. He gets tired by the fifth, sixth round. He gets tired by the fifth, sixth round against Wilder. You can kiss it goodbye, man. He gonna put him up. Wilder gonna hit him. I don't know if y'all seen that episode of Martin, man, when Tommy Hitman Hearns hit Martin and he was up in the rafters, man, all lumped up. That's how Joshua gonna look once he get tired by the fifth, sixth round against Wilder. Definitely Anthony Joshua has the better technique, but that's not gonna matter in that fight. Shout out to Lewis Hinton, man. Appreciate it, man, for the donation, man. Shout out to my man Lewis Hinton for the donation, man. Yeah, Lomo does have a funny way about him, man. It's unorthodox, man, because he was a ballerina. So his style, Lewis, is a little weird, man. He misses a lot of punches, man. People mistake his punches and bunches, and they're not accurate. They're a bunch of pity pot, soft punches, man, and he misses a lot, man. I don't think Lewis is a Lomo hater, man. I think he calling it how you see it, because Lomachenko throws a lot of punches, man. People get all excited about his footwork, man. He's herky jerky, he's in and out, he's jumping around, but he's not that accurate, and he doesn't have a lot of power. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Joshua only chance in the Wilder fight, Lewis, is the first couple of rounds, man. And after that, man, he get tired. He gets tired. It doesn't, and I saw him get tired before he packed on all the weight, early in his career, and now he's getting tired because he's a weightlifter. Yeah, but Twitch and Nash is hard to be accurate against Rigo. But if you watch his fights against Sosa and his fights against Mariaga, he was also missing a lot of punches then in those fights as well. It's not just Rigo. Yeah, no, I don't think at no point in his career can Lomo beat Crawford. I don't think no point in his career can Lomo beat Crawford, man. I think that if they fight 100 times, I think Crawford is too good for him. Yeah, he said Mayweather would outclass Lomachenko. Yeah, I think so too, man. Yeah, but Orlando Salido didn't run from Lomachenko. Uh, Early on in the fight against Nicholas Walters, he wasn't landing a lot of big punches. Again, yesterday against Regenau, he wasn't landing a lot of big punches. He's just not he's not that accurate. He's quick footed, so it keeps him in and out. It keeps him close to them, but he's not accurate with his punches. Oh, definitely we could bet on that fight. You talking about Lomachenko versus Terrence Crawford? I'll take that in a heartbeat. Lionel Witherspoon said anyone thinks Lomo is a god. Look at the Salido fight. Well, I don't say that. That Salido fight was a big learning experience for him. I think they was a little too cocky, and they took that as his second fight, taking a grizzly veteran who's tough inside and does what it takes to win the fight, do whatever it takes to win the fight. I think Lomachenko and his team got a little beside themselves, a little too cocky, and took that fight, and they learned the lesson. Yeah, exactly, man. Floyd at how you say your name? Asdif Sidif. Lomachenko is good but unproven compared to Floyd Mayweather at 130, 135. Good power, but both hands, dynamic footwork, through combinations, and had great defense. Absolutely. Floyd Mayweather, a lot of people don't remember Pretty Boy Floyd. A lot of people are stuck on Money Mayweather. He changed the style after the Ricky Hatton fight. He was a different fighter. If you watch the Ricky Hatton fight compared to the fight when he fought Juan Manuel Marquez, that's when he transitioned to Pretty Boy Floyd. That's when he took the almost 2-year layoff. And most people don't know that was due to hand issues that he had. So he had to take that layoff. He wasn't going to retire. He wanted to make big fights. He was actually going to fight a rematch with Oscar De La Hoya, but he had hand issues. He took almost 2 years off. But if you watch those fights, when he fought Ricky Hatton to when he fought Juan Manuel Marquez, two different fighters. Yeah, Twitch and Nash. Salido's definitely he gonna do whatever it take to win the fight. Yeah, but you can't say. See, that's what I'm saying. See, now you're saying that he was overweight, but then you're saying that size don't matter when it comes to Lomo versus Terrence Crawford. I I um I always say Floyd Mayweather. Me personally, I say Floyd Mayweather is 49-0 because I don't count the Conor McGregor fight. But 50-0, that's what it states on BoxRec. But yeah, he's a beast, man. Yeah, exactly, man. I personally think, Lewis, man, I think it's blasphemy too to put Floyd Mayweather in the same sense as Lomachenko, man, at any weight class. Exactly. People do think they get exactly. That's exactly as if I can't pronounce it, man. But people think that they get confused with Money Mayweather and they compare Money Mayweather to Pretty Boy Floyd, man. They forget, like Roy Jones said, man, y'all must have forgot. Pretty Boy Floyd and Money Mayweather are two different people, man. Yeah, nobody is Floyd Mayweather. What I'm saying, this is sports, and you're always gonna compare. That's the only way to measure somebody in the world of sports is to compare them to what you used to see. Yeah, but okay, Twitch and Ash. So let me ask you a question. You saying I'm just throwing in all the variables, not just the weight and the low blows, illegal blows, nonstop clinching. Okay, so how did you have that first fight with Madonna and Floyd Mayweather? Because that was a similar fight, but you see how Floyd Mayweather was able to adjust to what Madonna was doing and still pull out that fight compared to Lomachenko in that fight with all the low blows and Lomachenko not being able to adjust to what Salido was doing. Exactly. Lomachenko Lomachenko doesn't have nowhere near the punching. People forget because Floyd Mayweather, man, we have to remember Floyd Mayweather has hand issues, but in those early years, man, when he was letting his hands go, his power, man, he was getting those knockouts, man. People forget that, man. Lomachenko is not a murderous puncher, man. Exactly. He nothing Lomachenko would do would earn Floyd Mayweather would stop Floyd Mayweather would walk Lomachenko down. That's what he would do. He would walk Vasyl Lomachenko down. And on top of it, Lomachenko would have to work so hard to get into Floyd Mayweather to actually land punches on Floyd Mayweather, man, because Lomachenko arms are short. Floyd Mayweather has extremely long arms for his weight class, for his size, should I say. People don't realize that. Hello? Can you hear me now? So I had Canelo Alvarez winning that fight against Triple G. I didn't see Rigondeaux getting beat up either. I saw Rigondeaux getting frustrated. I think Michael Jordan. I like Michael Jordan over LeBron James. Yeah, exactly, Lewis, man. As you move up in weight, man, you gotta adjust. And Twitch and Nash, man, I had Canelo Alvarez winning that fight by 2 rounds. You can hear me now? Yeah, something was going on with my mic. Thanks, man. Yeah, I had Canelo Alvarez winning that fight. Got Michael Jordan over LeBron James, and somebody said they saw. Man, send me that link. I saw a guy, Lomachenko would beat Keith Thurman. No. Exactly, man. 5-inch arm reach advantage is plays a big part when you're talking about 2 skilled fighters, man. That's the point I was trying to make. I didn't see Rigo getting beat up. I saw him getting frustrated. He couldn't land his left hand, and also too, he got he fractured his left hand. They said in the 2nd round. So who'd you have winning that fight, Canelo or Triple G? Twitch and Nash, who you had winning that fight, Canelo or Triple G? Yo, Lewis, man, who you got? Jordan or you think LeBron is better than Jordan? A lot of millennials think that, and a lot of old school people is gonna say. Most old school people gonna say Michael Jordan. I personally think Michael Jordan because of the clutch factor. Physical abilities, LeBron James is physically better than. I think he's physically more gifted than Michael Jordan. But I think that the clutch factor plays a huge part. I think Michael Jordan would run circles around him. BP said 130-pound Loma beats 130-pound Floyd Mayweather. 100 BP, you clearly you had Triple G winning that fight by 2 rounds. I mean, that fight could have went any which way, man. You know what? The first 4 rounds. The first 4 rounds, I had Canelo winning the first 4 rounds. That's what a lot of people had Canelo losing the 4th round. That would be a good fight on BP, but I personally think that Pretty Boy Floyd, yeah, he definitely would throw back at Floyd, but the power punching, the speed, the footwork, the ability, I personally think he would get rid of Loma, easy. And keep in mind, he's about 3 inches taller than Loma. because I saw Lomo up close and personal this whole week, and from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I saw him up close and personal. He's not 5'6". He's definitely about 5'5", and that's pushing it. Rigo's not 5'4". It's probably about 5'3". Yeah, Floyd would definitely let his hands go against Lomo, and that would be a problem for Lomo. Lomo pop shots. He has no power, so he had nothing to keep Floyd Mayweather off of him. He has nothing to make Floyd Mayweather say, let me respect him. Too short, and he would be too slow for Pretty Boy Floyd. Yeah, exactly. I don't like to take anything away from Lomachenko as C diff. But yeah, you're 100% right, man. Rigo fought. He's been inactive, man. The sport of boxing did a disservice to his career. Yeah, but BP Floyd outreaches Lomo, but so did Rigo. But you got to remember, Floyd Mayweather wouldn't be coming up 2 weight classes. He wouldn't be shorter than Rigo. He would actually be 3 inches taller than Lomo. He wouldn't be 2 inches shorter than him. He wouldn't be coming up 2 weight classes. He wouldn't be 37 years old, and he wouldn't be slower than him. And Floyd Mayweather is not limited to just the left hand. Yeah, exactly. He said Rigo is shorter with a longer reach, so the longer reach is reduced, definitely. Yeah, Lewis, I had Canelo winning that fight by 2 rounds, but it could have went either way. It could have went either way. That fight definitely could have went either way. I wouldn't a draw. I didn't like the draw, but hey, I mean, I think the draw was for money purposes. That's what I think the draw was, man. It was to gain money, so that they could have a rematch, and then the rematch, they're gonna earn more money. Yeah, the height and the speed. Yeah, but you gotta no. Rigo was wearing the same gloves that Floyd Mayweather was wearing. He wore Grant gloves, but you gotta remember we're talking about Pretty Boy Floyd at 130, not Money Mayweather at 147. And Pretty Boy Floyd didn't wear those Grant gloves. He actually wore winning gloves. Yeah, he had a lot of power, and he let his hands go. His hands wasn't as brittle as they were when he turned into Money Mayweather. Yeah, 16%. That's what I'm trying to tell people, BP. Lomachenko is not that accurate, and he doesn't hit that hard. Pacquiao versus Loma. Wow. Now that's a fight. I think that Lomachenko would beat Manny Pacquiao at 130. Yeah, Lewis, man. That's my thing, man. The clutch factor is what separates the two. You think Pacquiao stops Lomo at 130? I don't think so. I think technical fighters give Manny Pacquiao a problem, whatever weight class he was at. If you remember, he fought Juan Manuel Marquez at 3 different weight classes. And he had trouble with Marquez in all 3 different weight classes. He struggled with Eric Morales. And I personally think that he got on, I don't want to say it, but I think he had a little bit of extra help as he gained up in size. Yeah, dude said that. Not only did he say that, no, Floyd Mayweather have the highest connect percentage in the history of boxing. Over, I think it's close to 50%. That's a lot. Yeah, yeah. The thing is, when Pacquiao, technical fighters definitely give him problems, but I think Marquez has more power. Yeah, Marquez probably had more power than Lomachenko, but the thing is, Pacquiao gets gun shy when a technical boxer is in front of him and movement because he can't let the left hand go. He don't see the target. He won't let his left hand go. You think Floyd and Lomo goes the distance at 130? I don't. I think Floyd gets rid of him. Too big, too strong, too fast, too accurate. No. Yeah, that could definitely play a part. You know, I think that would be a 50-50 fight, Pacquiao Lomo. But in my opinion, I think the technical ability of Lomo, his pot shots, and able to get out of the way of Pacquiao's left hand, I think that that would be the difference in that fight. Yeah, I would love for him to BP break down how Floyd Mayweather would Lomo would beat Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, I mean, his arms are too short for Floyd Mayweather. He's not fast as Floyd Mayweather. He's not accurate as Floyd Mayweather. He's too short for Floyd Mayweather. He's not strong enough for Floyd Mayweather. I don't see him beating Floyd Mayweather at all. I don't see there's nothing he could do to beat Floyd Mayweather. Mikey Garcia over Lomo, I think that's a 50-50 fight, and I give the edge to Vasyl Lomachenko. Why? Because I think that his footwork, I think Mikey Garcia's footwork is too slow. He's very accurate, but I think that fight is gonna go. I think it's gonna look a lot like Marquez versus Pacquiao, and I think the edge is always gonna go to the more exciting, flashier fighter. I don't think anybody gets knocked out. I don't see Mikey Garcia quitting, although it's possible, but I just don't see that happening. But I think I personally think that they fight more than once. But I don't see. I think it's gonna be hard for Mikey Garcia to win because of flash, because of he's slow. Although his advantage is gonna be his power, because Lomo's gonna have to move up another 5 pounds to fight Mikey Garcia, because Mikey Garcia fights at 135. Crawford gets rid of Lomo. It's not even a fight. Yeah, it's not a fight. I think Crawford totally outclasses him, knocks him out, and doesn't get the respect he deserved for beating Lomo, because everybody's going to say he moved up 2 weight classes, he was a smaller guy with shorter arms, and so on and so on. It's not going to count. They're going to act like, I don't know if you saw it, what Jim Lampley said, that when Kovalev came back and had that fight, then Jim Lampley says, oh, it was like the fight never took place between Andre Ward and Kovalev. It's going to be the same thing, man. They're going to try to erase it out the history books, like Crawford didn't massacre him and get rid of him. And that'll be that, man. The fight I would have loved to see Lomachenko fight at the 130, 126 pound division would have been Gamboa in his prime versus Vasyl Lomachenko. Not this version of Gamboa. I'm talking about the version of Gamboa pre Terrence Crawford fight, not the post Terrence Crawford fight. So I think Terrence Crawford took a lot out of him. Yeah, Floyd is not Pretty Boy Floyd. We talking about Pretty Boy Floyd, not Money Mayweather. Money Mayweather is defense first. Pretty Boy Floyd wasn't defense first. It was a balance. He was a little of both. Yeah, that's what I just said, man. Floyd at 130, 135, man. He was not defense first. He was somewhere in between. He would let his hands go. Yeah, Gamboa today's time, man. That's why I said Gamboa versus Lomachenko pre Terrence Crawford fight. The Gamboa post Terrence Crawford fight, no. Yeah, but you're talking BP. You're talking about Floyd Mayweather. You're talking about Money Mayweather. You're not talking about Pretty Boy Floyd. We're talking about Pretty Boy Floyd versus Vasyl Lomachenko. Floyd Mayweather had two chapters in his career. There was Pretty Boy Floyd and there was Money Mayweather. Yeah, when he was gonna fight that version of Gamboa, when he was gonna fight Brandon Rios. Though you remember, Gamboa totally destroyed Orlando Salido. He destroyed Orlando Salido. So that version of Gamboa versus Vasyl Lomachenko, I would have loved to see. Not the Terrence Crawford post Terrence Crawford Gamboa. Not this Terrence Crawford not this Gamboa that we got. I think Terrence Crawford took the rest of his career away, man. He altered his career. Exactly, but that's the version. That's the can y'all can hear me, right? That Terrence Crawford, that Floyd Mayweather versus DeMarcus Corley let his hands go. That was a different Floyd Mayweather. That was Pretty Boy Floyd. You see, he got hit in that fight because it was offense first. So that's the Pretty Boy version, BP. So that version of Floyd Mayweather would kill Vasyl Lomachenko, in my opinion. Yeah, Gamboa was exciting, man. He was different, man. Gamboa was unorthodox, man. He was yeah, like you said, he was a real fun fighter, man. He was exciting, man. He was explosive, man. He would move. He would get dropped, man. His fights was crazy, man. That's why I said that version of Gamboa versus Vasyl Lomachenko is the fight I want to see. I would have wanted to see. I mean, we know it's not. It could happen now, but it's not the same fighter. And Vasyl Lomachenko will outclass this version of Gamboa, man. Yeah, the Floyd Mayweather versus DeMarcus Corley, man. That Floyd Mayweather was a different. He was a different animal, man. That was a beast, man. So he wasn't a woof. Gamboa versus Pac at 135, man. Somebody getting knocked out. Somebody get knocked out in that fight, man. And Gamboa will get knocked out. Yeah, Floyd. See, that's the thing. That's another thing people underestimate is the chin that Floyd Mayweather have, man. Floyd Mayweather had he got a sturdy chin, man. His chin had been tested, man. That shot he took against Shane Mosley, man. We saw what that shot did to what's his name? What's dude's name, man? Antonio Margarito. When Shane Mosley hit Antonio Margarito, man, we saw what that did, man. And Margarito chin is sturdy, man. Cotto hit him with bombs, man. If you watch Antonio Margarito career, man, you know that his chin was one of the best. Yeah, exactly. That version of that version of Manny Pacquiao versus Gamboa. Gamboa, even in his prime, in those days, man, he would get dropped, man. He would get dropped often, man. So now I can't see Pacquiao would get rid of him, man, because that left hand would land, and it would be it would be similar to the Terrence Crawford fight. The Pacquiao versus Gamboa would be similar to Terrence Crawford versus Gamboa. He would get dropped multiple times. He won't get knocked out cold, but he'll get dropped multiple times, and the fight would end in that way. And especially if they had a 3 knockdown rule. If they had a 3 knockdown rule, that fight, yeah, that's exactly how that fight would end. So yeah, that's how that fight would go, man. So what y'all think about Gervonta Davis, man? I don't see him standing a chance. I don't see him standing a chance against Vasyl Lomachenko. I don't see him standing a chance against Lomachenko. Yeah, they're eventually gonna meet, man. But I don't think that Tank Davis. Who you got winning that fight? Lionel Witherspoon. You think Tank stands a chance in that fight, man? I think Tank's style. Yeah, I think he gets schooled too, man. His style, man. And what y'all think about the Tevin Farmer situation, man? I don't know if y'all know, but Tevin Farmer lost yesterday. He got robbed, man. He fought in Galway. Yeah, I think he's young, man, but I don't think, even if he got experience, I still think he would struggle with Lomachenko because of Lomachenko's style. But yeah, definitely. If he catches Lomo clean on the button, yeah, I think he'll get rid of Lomo. Because he got a lot of power and he got speed. I just think his style, though. Yeah, but you know what? In 3 years, what you say, Lewis? Lomo can be no version of Floyd. This is crazy. Yeah, nah. I think everybody's a prisoner in the moment comparing Vasyl Lomachenko to Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, I thought Farmer won that fight, man. I thought Tevin Farmer. I think he got robbed. But Davis in 3 years, man. I don't see. I still think that Lomachenko's technical ability, even in 3 years, would still be a problem for Tank Davis. Yeah, man, and that's not the first time, man. If you watch Tevin Farmer's fights before, man, that's not the first time he got robbed, man. Similar to Adrian Granados, man. A lot of fights Granados got robbed too. So I wanted Tevin Farmer to win that fight, man, because I wanted to see Tank Davis versus Tevin Farmer. I mean, I think the fight still could happen. Yeah, I think the fight with Tevin Farmer and Tank Davis could still happen, but it lost its luster, man, because he was supposed to get the belt, win that belt, and then Tank Davis go back to get the belt back from him. You know, it's the storyline. They got history, you know. It made it interesting, but yeah. I saw him. I saw Tevin Farmer. I think Wednesday. Cool dude. Let's talk heavyweights. Yeah, Tony Butler, man. Loma won. Yeah, you're right, man. That's what I was saying earlier in this show, man. Loma's not that accurate, man. He does a lot of unnecessary moving, and to compare him to Floyd Mayweather, to me, in my opinion, is crazy. I don't think Tank will ever be ready for Loma. I think his style is is not good for him, man. Fury versus AJ. I think Tyson Fury wins that fight because I'm saying this in the sense that Tyson Fury is back to Tyson Fury, in shape, back on his game, got a couple of fights on his belt. I think he needs a couple of tune-up fights, but Tyson Fury on his A game, I think he beats Anthony Joshua because of his boxing ability. He has very fast hands for his size, and it'll be a very boring fight. He'll be able to stay away, and I think that he'll win on the decision against AJ. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather resume is crazy. People like to say he fought people late in their career and all that, man. But everybody he fought was coming off of their best win. I don't think Loma can pile up enough wins and enough names on his resume to ever catch Floyd Mayweather. And don't forget, he got a loss on his record. Floyd Mayweather don't have a loss on his record, so there's nothing Lomachenko could do to catch Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, you're talking about Tyson Fury, right? With AJ. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we get that version of Tyson Fury that fought Vladimir Klitschko, yeah, I definitely think that he beats AJ. He has a lot of hand speed. He's a big guy, man, but he has a lot of hand speed. He's athletic to be that big. That fight with Vladimir Klitschko was a very, very boring fight, but yeah, I think he beats AJ, and he's gonna drag him into deep waters, man. That's another thing. Tyson Fury is not gonna get knocked out, even though he's prone to getting dropped. He's been dropped before, but he's not gonna get knocked out in that fight. And I think that in the later rounds, Tyson Fury is gonna start outclassing and landing cleaner punches, and AJ is gonna be frustrated and he's gonna lose on the decision. So that's how I see that fight playing out. Who else you got in the heavyweight division? Y'all want to talk heavyweights? Y'all want to talk some heavyweights? We could talk heavyweights. And for y'all that don't know, Luis Ortiz, he fought on Friday, and he knocked out a dude, Daniel Martz, who was a 6'7" guy. That was kind of WWE-ish. It had like a WWE storyline with Wilder sitting ringside and jumping in the ring when Ortiz won and all that. I think Wilder gets rid of Ortiz after watching Ortiz on Friday. I think Wilder gets rid of Ortiz in the second, third round. Yeah, I don't see too many big names for Loma to fight, man. But if he go to 130, 135, he could fight. You have Mikey Garcia. You have there's a few names at 135. You got Robert Easter. You have what's the guy's name, man? 135, the champion. Yeah, Witherspoon. I think Wilder beats them all too. Nah, you got Jorge Linares at 135. You got Mikey Garcia at 135, and you got Robert Easter at 135. And you got up and coming Devin Haney. Devin Haney is a beast, man. If y'all don't know about Devin Haney, man, check him out, man. Dude is an animal. Nah. Because Floyd Mayweather won't take that fight if Loma called him out right now, because he won't get the respect due. Floyd Mayweather's not coming down under 147. Can't do it. So Loma will have to come up to 147. Yeah, the judges are horrible. Yeah, I said Lionel Witherspoon. That's why I said Jorge Linares at 135. Mikey Garcia at 135, and Robert Easter and Devin Haney at 135. Yeah, I think Deontay Wilder beats him more. Yeah, the judges, man. I just told Dante from Dante Boxing Nation. Shout out for the Dante, man. I was talking to him yesterday, and I told him, man, I think that I think it was Don. No, I was talking to 78 Sports, man, and you know how they do in tennis, man. They sit up on a it's kind of high, man. I think all three judges should be sitting up high and looking down into the ring and get a better view. Yeah, Wilder will always be a wild card, man, because his punching power. Woof. Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson. I don't know if you guys ever seen the sparring footage of Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson. That was some good stuff, man. I didn't say that Floyd's perfect record made him the best fighter. I'm saying that look at the resume. Look at the people on his resume. That's what making him the best fighter. And I just said Desmega earlier on, not too long ago. I just said that I personally didn't count the fight against McGregor as a 50th win. I said that I think that he's 49-0. That's just my opinion. I don't count that fight with McGregor as a 50th win. I personally would like to see him come back and fight Keith Thurman. Ryan Garcia, no. You guys need to check out another fighter too, man. His name. Check out my video. Money Power the Fourth, man. Great boxer. Yeah, now we here. Yeah, 2020. It's crazy, man. Yeah, man. Desmond, I never said that made him great. Yeah, I think so, man. I think so too. A 5'10" super featherweight Ryan Garcia, man. Animal. Yeah, the cheating. Yeah, the sport of boxing, man. The judges, man. It's bad, man. I think that's a 50-50 fight, Spence versus Thurman, but I think that I used to lean towards Thurman, but now that Thurman is showing fair, in my opinion, I think that Spence is gonna walk him down. Yeah, man. Tank, man, he disappoints me, man. You know, he lost his belts on the scale. You know, he looked very sloppy. You're right, man. He looked sloppy. He didn't look impressive at all, man. He didn't look like a world-class fighter, man. That was disappointing. It was hella disappointing, man. Yeah, I think Spence body work. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem for Keith Thurman, man. No, BP. I saw a report that said that his left hand is fractured. It really is fractured. It really is broken. What round he did it in, I don't know. I think he was already frustrated. I got Terrence Crawford beating Keith Thurman. Yeah, I think listen, the reports came out and said that his hand was really broken, and somebody asked him if they're gonna show the actual X-rays to show that his hand was broken, and that he did suffer an injury. But you're right, man. I think his dignity did take a hit, man. That was hard to watch, man. He did himself a disservice, man. He did his career a disservice. Yeah, you're right, man. Spence equals Crawford's future. What you mean by that? That's gonna solidify Crawford's resume. Is that what you're saying? Humiliation hurts way more than physical pain. Yeah, you're right, man. Yeah, it was hard to watch, man. You know what, man? He did himself a disservice. He did his career a disservice, man. He had a lot of people pulling for him, saying a lot of injustices for his career, man. And then he quit on the stool. After, you know what made it worse, him quitting, man, was that the fact that he called out Lomachenko, man. Lomachenko wasn't looking for him, man. He called him out, said he was a chicken, he was scared, he was all of this, man. He's going to knock him out. And then to quit on the stool against that dude, man, that's a heavy blow to your career. Yeah, Lewis, man, you ain't lying, man. When he fought Canelo, Canelo was too green. When he fought Mosley was too old. Yet people don't remember when he called out Shane Mosley and Oscar De La Hoya in the prime of their career, and they said he wasn't worth the risk. It wasn't up to him who he chose to fight. Oh, you saying that Spence versus Terrence Crawford is gonna be the super fight? I believe so too. I believe that's the fight. I think that's the super fight. Yeah, I think that's the next Pacquiao Mayweather fight. Yeah, yeah. I think that if he gets promoted the correct way, man, Spence could be a superstar, man. Yeah, man. He was talking hella shit before I mean, he called out Lomachenko. He said I'm coming up in weight. He said I'm gonna knock you out. He said you a chicken. You the only one not scared, and I'm the avoiding. And at the point in time, he was correct, man. A lot of people was avoiding him, but he was saying it wasn't Lomachenko that was avoiding him. I think it was more Carl Frampton, Scott Quigg, and those type of dudes. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that Miguel Cotto was the one that said he wasn't ready for Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather ended up fighting Sean Bay Mitchell, or it was a guy. Let me check it out. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather didn't duck. He didn't duck Miguel Cotto. Bob Arum actually put him in the ring with I'm gonna tell you right now, Henry Brucelis. That's his name, Henry Brucelis. He actually put him in the ring with Brucelis, and that was back in 2005. And Floyd Mayweather was trying to fight Miguel Cotto. I don't know if you guys remember, but Brucelis was compared to Cotto, and Brucelis was a friend of Miguel Cotto. He fought like him. He looked like him, and Bob Arum put him in the ring. That was a measuring stick for Cotto to see how Floyd Mayweather would measure up to the style of Henry Brucelis, and then he destroyed Brucelis, and Cotto said he didn't want the fight. Yeah, but BP, I can't even say he fought for a retirement check because I don't know if you know, but he only got $400,000 for the fight. Lomachenko got 1.2 million. Guillermo Rigondeaux only got $400,000 for the fight, so you can't retire off that. Man, he's exiled from Cuba, so it's not like
Don't
you
cry
can say
over
that.
spilled anything. Get the
You can
Vasyl
say the money
Crossway.
translate.
It vacuums and washes at the same time.
You can't say
for a
the
truly
money
great clean
translate
on
to
many
Cuba.
different floors.
Because it's not, because he's exiled from Cuba, so he can't even take $400,000 would be a lot over in Cuba, but he can't take the money there. Yeah, that's right. And man, if Floyd Mayweather was to fight Lomo right now, they're gonna, even if he wasn't 40 years old, man, it's just he could be 50. They're gonna say it was